Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave, and this is my daily ruling. Today's question was suggested by a viewer. Thanks to Kuriki for this one. Amy attacks with Etrata the Silencer. Nick lets the damage go through. Amy says, I want to exile your grizzly bears, which has two creatures merged onto it. What happens? Alright, so the first thing that I wanted to point out is that this is a legal target for Etrata's ability, even though the grizzly bears is actually composed of three creatures stacked together under a trench coat. As far as the game rules are concerned, it's one single creature, and so therefore it's a legal target for Etrata's ability. That means that the grizzly bears and everything that's merged onto it will be exiled together. Now here comes the part that's really fun. Because Etrata exiles the card and then does something to it while it's in exile, that means this rule here applies. What this says is that Etrata can track the thing that's exiled and apply to it in the exile zone for all three cards that were exiled. Even though it was one creature on the battlefield, it's three creatures in the exile zone, and so therefore, the ability will see that Nick owns three cards that are exiled that all have hit counters on them because they were all affected the same way, and Amy will win the game on the spot. That's pretty cool, isn't it? In case you're wondering, meld permanents, like Brizella, also have a similar rule, which means that they count as two permanents with hit counters instead of just one if they get exiled by Etrata. I've got to say, I really was pulling for Etrata here. I've always had a little bit of a soft spot for her, ever since that time she gave me an interview. Although, I must also say, I said some stuff that I kind of regret during that interview, and so I might have lost one of my own personal hit counters that day. So I'm really relieved that I could give Etrata a good ruling here, and not have to worry about her coming after me because I said something that she didn't like on this one too. But that's all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me again tomorrow for another daily ruling, but until then, I hope you have a great day.